This is real, man. Gets real, man. This is real stuff, man. This is real spiritual. It's all spiritual, man. That's why we're battling with spiritual wickedness in high places, man. That's what we're battling, man. These damn deities, man. Demonic deities.
From his book, The Two Babylons. The term Easter is of pagan origin. It bears its Chaldean origin on its very forehead. Easter is nothing else than Astarte, one of the titles of Beltis, the Queen of Heaven.
Beltis, the Queen of Heaven, man. Which they got, that's the May Day Illuminati birthday, man. The Queen of Heaven worshiping, man. Semiramis, Tammuz, Astarte, Ishtar. Ashtoreth, the goddess of the Sidonians. We're going to bring that out. Deuteronomy 18 and 9. When thou art come to the land of which the Lord thy God given thee, thou shalt not learn to do after the abomination of those nations. There shall not be found among you any one that maketh his son or his daughter to pass through the fire, or that useth divination, or an observer of times, or an enchanter or a witch, man. Because the Illuminati, the Rothschilds, leads, the Edomites, they have the satanic priests that actually hold these rituals and have temples and actually go to these gods and worship these gods and do their blood sacrifices and all that, man. Why do you think you'd be having all these World War events and everything like that? Why do you think there's 6,066 crew members from the Carl Vinson going over there to the Korean Peninsula? Why do you think on April 6th they shot those missiles on Syria, man? Or a charmer or consultant with familiar spirits, which the Rothschilds, the priest they got set up, they do, or a wizard or a necromancer. And it's heavy because it said observer of times, man. Now this is the time of the spring equinox, man. The time of the goddess Ishtar. And these goddesses and different gods, because there's different gods. The Lord said, thou shalt not worship any other gods before me, man. But our people go into these different gods. Guess what? Cesare Borgia, that white image of Jesus, because Jesus Christ was never a pale-faced Edomite. That's a god right there, Cesare Borgia. And he was nothing but a murderer, man. The Cesare Borgia family. Look him up. That is a show, I believe, on Showtime. Stupid. People are stupid as hell. For all that do these things are an abomination unto the Lord. And because of these abominations, the Lord thy God drove them out before thee. Thou shalt be perfect with the Lord thy God. For these nations which thou shalt possess hearken unto observers of times. And these Rothschilds elites, these Esau, the Edomites, they pushed this out, man. They purposely pushed this out to have our people astray, to go astray, and unto diviners. But as for thee, the Lord thy God hath not suffered thee to do so, because we have our own customs. We got our own holidays. You have some asshole that said, oh, you Hebrew Israelites are crazy. Your customs that make no sense. We talk about every one of our customs, every one of our high holy days was when the Lord destroyed our enemies, man. The Passover. He destroyed the Egyptians and delivered the children of Israel. What the hell are you talking about, man? Purim. You people are stupid as hell, man. And guess what? When America's destroyed, that's going to be a holiday in our kingdom. Just like Esau has his holiday, he celebrates Thanksgiving, right? Then he had, when he slaughtered the Native American Indians in Plymouth Rock, Massachusetts. Then the next day is Black Friday, when he was selling the kingdom of Judah at discount prices, man. Men, women, and children. Then you have Black History Month, the shortest month of the year. Another slap in the face. This devil tells you he hates you. Columbus Day, slaughtering the Taino Indians, the tribe of Simeon, Ephraim, Cubans, Manasseh, the Taino Indians slaughtered them. There's a holiday after them. So guess what? When America's destroyed, there's going to be a holiday in our kingdom. When Yahweh Shai delivered the children of Israel. The Heavenly Father, through His Son, sent His Son, Yahweh Shai, the King of Kings, to destroy America and deliver His elect. And they received the kingdom. We're going to celebrate we're going to have a celebration. When America's destroyed, we're going to celebrate that in our kingdom, man. It's going to be a celebration, man. It's going to be beautiful, man. Isaiah 47 and 12, and they brought out the Chaldeans, man. Stand now with thy enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be, thou shalt be able to profit. If so be, thou mayest prevail. Thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, which that's what these devils go into, astrologies, worshiping the sun, pay Easter on Sunday. The stargazers, right? They go into worshiping the sun, which they made the sun into a god, just like the ancient Egyptians did. Sun god Ra, Ishtar, morning star to the east, the goddess of dawn, light and darkness. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the multi-procrastinators, and stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. Behold, because they take their rituals very serious, man. These satanic priests on the left-hand side, they take their rituals very serious. And the Rothschilds fund them. That's why they do these worldwide attacks. They do these fire and blood sacrifice, these false flag terrorist attacks. It's the same because Satan requires blood. He requires blood. He requires sacrifice. And he gives them the gifts, which they think is going to be the new world order, but it's going to fail ultimately, man. Because Yahweh Shai is going to intervene. The King of Kings is going to intervene with the clouds and the chariots and his glory and his power and smash you goddamn devils. Behold, they shall be as stubble. The fire shall burn them up. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. Neither shall there be a coal to warm at, nor fire to sit before it. The missiles are going to burn this evil satanic empire up. This wicked. That's what you do to wickedness. You burn it up. Thus shall they be unto thee with whom thou hast labored, even thy merchants from thy youth. They shall wander everyone to his quarter, and none shall save thee, man. The judgment coming upon you, goddamn devils. Queen of heaven worshiping, man. Queen of heaven worshiping, man. That's what these devils are into, man. Queen of heaven worshiping. Satanic. Evil. Witchcraft, man. Sorcery. They go into that, man. That's why they celebrate Easter. The egg. That's nowhere in the scriptures, man. Taking the eggs and hiding the eggs. And actually, the bunny don't lay eggs, man. Bunnies don't lay eggs, man. But that goes back to the fertility guys. That goes back to the Queen of Heaven. Which our people are not supposed to go into, but they go into it. And then they say, oh, it's harmless. But the Lord's angry at that. This is a goddess. This is a god. The Lord said as many... What the Lord said, man? Let me get that in Deuteronomy 32, man. You people are stupid as hell, man. This is spiritual. That's why a lot of our people can't get it. Because they're dumb right now, man. They're in darkness. They can't get this truth, man. This is spirituality, man. And these Rothschilds know that, man. They deal with that. They manipulate the minds and control the minds with this media and this social media and this crappy music, man. That's why you know it's a higher power for the Lord to actually open our eyes in this thing. Because if it was up to these devils, they'll never tell us who we are. They won't. You think your enemy's gonna tell you the truth of who you are? You think the enemy's gonna tell you to follow the law, statute, commandments, that you're the children of Israel and they're heathens, they're the goyim? They're not gonna do that. Because they're the devil. You don't trust the devil. Deuteronomy 32 and 39. See now that even I am he, and there is no God with me. I kill, I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. Hey, something big might happen this week. Exodus 20, and God, Yahweh, spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage, which is the second Exodus. We at the hand of that. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. As you can see here, boom, Ishtar, Easter, that's a god, right? Thou shalt not make any graven images or any likeness of anything that is in the heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Now, when you say the goddess, that the women are gods and queen of heaven, you can make a woman into a god, man. You can make you can make a woman into a goddess, which our people was going into that. First Kings 11 and 4, this is spiritual, man. 11 is destruction, man. This is why our people got messed up. For it came to pass when Solomon was old that his wives turned away his heart after other gods. And his heart was not perfect with the Lord his God. And was the heart of as was the heart of David his father, because David didn't go into different gods. His heart was stern to the Lord, man, straight to the Lord. For Solomon went after Ashtoreth, the goddess of the Zidonians, and after Milcom, the abomination of the Ammonites, the goddess of the Zidonians. So you had different goddesses. Even the Egyptians did that. Queen Sheba, putting women in a pedestal, man. Well, that ain't gonna be happening in the kingdom. It's the dominion of kings. That's why it's called a kingdom.